Under the sun, where the baobab grows, where stories rise and the harmattan blows, we gather here with hearts aglow. Naija's geeking out. Let's start the show.
Hello and welcome to episode 271 of Naija's Geeking Out, your favorite comic book podcast with a Naija twist, hosting you this fine Monday evening. If you're listening to my voice, I'm Cakes. Very, very happy man. And I will go around, I'll do the rounds, then we can take it from there. Red, how are you doing, Red?
Personally, I'm doing very, very well. I would like you to tell us why you're sounding so happy.
Well.
Do we need to
Imagine if
one of us is very happy on a Monday morning. I don't want us to know why.
I mean,
two of us actually, but
so imagine if you had someone that's been sitting on your chest and choking you. Now, imagine if you now get word over that person, how you will feel. So I'm referring, in fact, ladies and gentlemen, to the fantastic, spectacular display of Manchester United.
This is a comic book podcast, not a football
talk.
We are not here to talk about football.
Now, imagine if the Avengers went up against the Black Order, if you will. Let me relate it to superhero terms. Is that okay? Right? So Black Order have been going around different dimensions, different, realities, beating everybody, feeling like they're bad. But then they come up against Cap and his boys. Cap, Bruno, Hawkeye, Mbuemo, Iron Man.
This is a waste of. This is dead space, basically.
Lemons. As we have Black Widow, we had everybody on point, guys. So just imagine such a comprehensive defeat. I have more. Comprehensive defeat of the evil villains. That's how good I feel. Today, how are you?
I'm amazing, and I'm here to talk about comic books. I have a very wonderful comic book to talk about today, so I'm really looking forward to that.
Of course.
How was your weekend?
It was great. I went to church, we worshipped God, I went back home. It was nice. It was a nice weekend, got enough rest, and I'm ready for this week. Yeah.
Okay. You got some rest. That's good. That's good.
We find God in our trying times. It's okay.
Oh God.
Hey, that boy.
Okay.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Our humble host.
Good.
You good? How was the drive back yesterday?
Drive back from where?
Surely you must have been at the slaughter ground.
Well,
sorry.
That's what we call it. Are you send me a message anywhere?
No.
Did you pay my transport to go to anywhere?
Yeah, you don't.
No need to be angry. No need to be aggressive.
Something now.
Just a quick question.
What the hell is on your head? Like
this is the crown of Emirates. So if you defeat somebody thoroughly in their home, they give you a crown. I don't know if you know this.
After they do Ojoro.
So when you play football against people that are rugby and you beat them at football, you get a crown. So that's what's on my head, guys. You would know.
Yeah, we definitely.
When last you score a goal from open play, as in not a goal, like
what is open play?
We've wasted almost 5 minutes now on this nonsense.
When you look at people,
can we just cut this entire intro?
They are wimpy players. They don't even.
So, to any listeners that are left, anybody who's left at this point, I apologize for the ramblings and
rantings. We'll continue again next week.
The ramblings and rantings of somebody who's dizzy from tasting good food for the first time ever in their life. But please, let's carry on with our comic focus.
Went to somebody else's house, defeated them comprehensively. And today we'll be talking along the themes of good versus evil, good triumphing over evil. we are going to be covering Jonathan Hickman's epic run on Avengers.
Yes.
And this is, let me see if I got this right. This is what the two upcoming Marvel MCU tentpole blockbuster movies are loosely based on.
Correct.
Yes.
Loosely, or they're telling us they're going to be based on?
Loosely.
I haven't actually heard any reference to Hickman in any of them.
Yeah. The only references in the titles and the characters being introduced.
Yes.
I mean, we haven't even heard the epic line of everything, guys.
Yeah, that is what
odd.
I want the trailer to start with.
Yeah, it's odd. It's odd.
I mean, we've not seen any material from the movie yet. So.
At all. I mean, and everything they're showing us, snippets. And so, in the comics, there's two possible stories that the Secret Avengers could refer to, literally. And in both stories, you could also see where a Doomsday
Secret Wars or Secret Avengers.
So what did I just say now? Did I say Secret Avengers?
Yes, Secret Avengers.
Oh, sorry, I meant Secret Wars. So there's been two arcs called Secret Wars. Three?
I think it's two.
Two. The second one was Secret. The third one, Secret, was two.
Two, yeah. Secret Wars 2, which is a follow-up from the first one.
That was Ewing, right?
Keck doesn't agree? Is there something else?
No. Which one was it? Which one was it that Nick Fury was brainwashing them and taking them to Liberia?
Was that the Secret Wars?
He took Wolverine. He took Cap.
Wasn't that the Skrull invasion?
Yeah, that's not.
Maybe I'm mistaken.
The one I was talking about was the old one by.
Yeah.
The first one.
The first one.
Yeah.
And then the Hickman one. But technically, both could have a Doomsday title, and they both called Secret Wars. So technically, both could be the basis. But I'm very comfortable that the basis of this story will be the latter one.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. That is Secret War.
Yeah, the first one is Secret War. Then Hickman's is Secret Wars.
No. Tunde, the one I'm talking about is Secret War. The one, even the first one, Jim Shooter's one is Secret War.
Oh, okay.
This one is then this one.
Okay.
Let's do the good honor of ignoring that. Yeah. So,
this in the dust.
Yeah. Just for some context for people, the first arc, or if you've Infinity War Endgame also loosely adapted this particular run, in that Infinity War was Hickman's Endgame was based on Infinity War. Like, that's where we get the introduction of the characters like the Black Order, Thanos coming to Earth. Thanos coming to Earth is a recurring theme, but the Black Order that was used in this was also based on Hickman's.
The Black Order, they're a creation of Hickman, right?
Yes. Yeah.
For this, we've seen them already in the MCU. Just for context.
Yes. So there's already a long line of MCU taking what Hickman has done with the Avengers, because Hickman started writing this book around the same time the first Avengers movie came out. So it was given the mandate to reinvent the Avengers line back then when the first movie came out, to at least make it appealing to new audiences. So it came with the streamlined cast of the original Avengers you found in the movie, and then built an entire comic book world around that, and then expanded it to include every single comic book reference you could think of. So that is the basis for this particular run. It's a very long run. It's one of the most, I think it's probably the most seminal Avengers run, or the most impactful Avengers run.
I don't think, and just for context, guys, I think a lot of us have reread it over the last week, or started rereading it over the last week, and it's shocking how good it is. And you go back to the comic, you think, oh, does it hold up? This is still, it beats anything not almost everything, but almost beats every single thing that I've read post that period. It's good. It's really good, and I was so proud that this was peak Marvel at that time. It's
also a great jumping off point for people who are interested in Avengers comics in general.
Jumping on point.
I would like to go beyond what Doc said. Just saying, pick Marvel. This is not pick Marvel. This is pick writing. Period.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
we called it epic. We've said how good it was, but going back to read it,
Yeah.
I like actually shocked and surprised at how good and how I don't want to say better, but how almost better it feels rereading it again.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Yeah.
read it, and
Yeah,
the things that I either forgot or did not even notice in my
Yeah.
first read, and there's some themes that hit harder for
the
me
dialogue
this time
is
round. Yeah.
the dialogue is impeccable.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah, because and the level of foreshadowing, the level of planning that went into the story, because from the first page, you could see seeds being laid in ground for the story that was going to conclude many, many, many years later. And the comic book format is one of the most, is a very restrictive format in telling a literary story. And this would hold up in some of the best prose books I've read. And
Yep.
that is rare for a comic book because of the way you need to conserve space and the way you need to tell your story. And yes, this does it in, yeah. So this is a recommend for anybody, everybody.
Hold on. Why does Kex have Kex the twat on his screen?
Because it's the twat. I'm not sure. Like,
you know that was been messing about, but it's okay.
The introduction alone. My AI head introduction.
And then just automatically, yeah.
Oh, your fingers. Okay.
But yeah, so we finished glazing this book to let you know how important it is. I don't think you can.
What is it about? What is it about? Like,
yes.
What is the story about?
So,
at a very high level.
At a very high level, it's about the most. How do I put it now?
Everything dies.
Yeah, that's the word for it. Everything dies. That's the tagline for the book. That's the concept of the entire book from beginning to end. Everything dies, and what are heroes willing to do to prevent that? It's at its core, it's a very simple moral problem.
Yes.
How far are you willing to go to protect the ones you love, you and yours? Yeah. What is the limit? What is the limit of heroism, and how do you respond to that kind of threat where there is no other? You cannot punch your way to success in this particular situation. So that's the core concept, and it's like we've read morality tales in comic books for a very long time, but there's always the third option in most of our stories, in that, you can either Spider-Man would always save the Mary Jane and save the bus full of kids.
Yes.
They would never choose, they're never placed in the position to only choose one. They can always choose both. That is like the theme we've always been hearing in comic books, like, you don't get to choose one, you can choose both. And this is a book trying to force that particular choice and then make it as epic as a problem as possible. Now, while we are choosing to talk about this book now for our listeners, is because we suspect one of the key elements of this book is going to be what the Avengers movie is going to be based on, and that's the concept of incursions.
Yes.
It is the core problem of this particular book. So,
what's an incursion?
Exactly. We've been introduced to the concept of the multiverse in the MCU, where there are multiple planets. Multiple Earths, multiple realities, and all of that. So an incursion is simply the breakdown of that, either by means unknown, in that by means unknown. I know that is laughing, but yeah.
I agree with you. By mysterious means.
Just means, yes. So basically, it's a simple problem. Two Earths have been forced to collide. Two alternate versions of Earth have been forced to collide
to inhabit the same space.
Yeah, to inhabit the same space. You need to, if both of them collide at that point in time, both of their universes are destroyed, or you can choose to destroy one Earth and save the other Earth and save both universes.
Yes.
And for this would keep on occurring until there is only one left, because all of the Earths are being forced to collide at various intervals. So you are always going to be faced with this dilemma over and over and over again ad infinitum.
Yeah.
And one of the first things they quickly established is that because of the nature of infinity, every simple solution you can think of, most likely has been tried before and has failed. Otherwise, it would have been stopped. So this is a problem that you cannot solve with your usual techniques.
Can I?
Yeah.
Because as you were saying, something occurred to me. I was almost laughed. there's been a lot of talk about how the multiverse has spoilt the MCU. For those who are complaining about the multiverse, this thing is basically the death of the multiverse. Universes are all going to collapse until there's only one left, or nothing actually.
Nothing left, yeah.
If there's two left and they collide, then both
will be destroyed.
So we're going to go from infinity to zero, unless you can stop it.
Yeah. So it's the trolley problem. Would you kill? It's a version of the trolley problem. Okay. Would you pull the lever and kill one person to save more, or don't pull the lever and everybody dies?
Yeah. Well, okay. So but to me, this is a bit more selfish because you are also in jeopardy. Yeah. So I'm on the train with 10 people. Yeah. There is one person on the line and then 9 people behind him. If I pull the lever, I only kill the one person and everybody's alive. Yeah, but also there's also another driver who's got the same problem facing you. Yeah. But, I mean, bottom line is you have to decide whether you want to. Well, you've only got 2 options. You've got 3 options. You either destroy the other Earth that's coming. Yeah. Saving your universe and your Earth, and their universe in a way. Destroy your own Earth, killing yourself, or kill everybody you love, but saving again 2 universes and 1 Earth, or do nothing and let both universes get wiped out. Yeah. Now the do nothing option, weirdly enough, is one option, and we'll come to that. That I don't think any rational, in my view, any rational human being should consider.
It is the moral option. It is a moral option.
Explain to me how it's a moral option, please.
Committing genocide regardless is still genocide.
Not so inaction that leads to genocide of 2 universes is still genocide. So
but inaction is different from action. I'm saying that morality, there's a school of morals that
I'm not attacking you, but you're saying I'm going to die, but rather than die, I'm going to kill you.
No. To be honest, there's 2 options, and both I think both morally the same. The third one, do nothing, I think it's the worst. I can destroy my own Earth. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, Red. It's more 2 people are drowning.
Yes.
Yeah. I can swim. I can save one or other, but I can't save both. So I decided that, okay, since I'm not going to choose, I'm going to sit back and not do anything.
No, that's a different thing.
That's
a different thing.
It's both of
the action you are doing is a positive action in that thing. You are going to save somebody. In this case, you need to save this person. I need to kill a baby.
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm choosing consciously not to kill a baby because if you consider
go back to your example.
Yeah,
they're both drowning.
Yeah,
there's one oxygen tank in front of the 2 of them that one of them can grab. So if one grabs it, he survives, the other dies. If the other one grabs it, he survives. But if none of you say, we're not going to touch it, then you both die.
No, let me put it this way. What you are still doing is you are still removing the choice. They are choosing the choice of I need to grab it, but there's a direct action here. I need to kill this person and take it so I survive.
Yeah, but technically you're killing that person now.
The difference there is that you are removing the action you are doing. If I just take it, I'm fine. It's because the other person didn't take it. No, that's not what is happening. Okay. You need to kill the person.
Okay, so there's
take it. So the morality is the action you need to do.
Let's frame it this way.
Yeah.
They've put a gun between the 2 of you. You're in a room. A bad person has put a gun down.
Yeah.
And he's got his goons who've got gun put at both of you. And he says to you, either one of you kills the other person.
Yeah.
And he walks out.
Yeah.
Or I'm killing both of you.
Yeah. I think that's even the simpler problem. Nobody shoots. That's the moral. That's actually the moral option. Nobody shoots. Yes.
No.
Where it becomes a problem in this case is because you're not just killing one person. You're killing.
Yeah.
There are more people attached to that.
Okay, let's say same scenario.
Yeah.
But if none of you shoot the other person, they're gonna kill both of you and they kill all your families of both sides and your both your families.
Like I said, it is still the moral option.
No,
because
not.
because regardless of what you're doing,
that is morality or foolishness. You're
it's
both
not
dead.
foolishness. It's morality.
No.
It's morality. It's the high cost.
What moral? What's the moral thing you've done here?
So
You've killed both of you.
here's the thing.
You both killed yourself. You've committed suicide.
Here's the thing about principles. Here's the thing about principles. It's not a principle if it's only applicable when it's easy.
No.
When somebody says, when somebody says like, I owe this principle.
What is the principle? What is? Tell me. Elaborate the principle that makes it all right. I want to get the. And where's the principle from? Yeah.
Life is
priceless. Morality is made up, and I want to understand this morality. Okay.
Yeah, life is priceless. Do not kill.
But by inaction, you're killing both of you.
Yeah, but life is priceless.
Okay.
So if for example you equate life is priceless, do not kill as your moral standard. That's why I said it's a morality as your moral standard. Life is priceless.
Life is not precious. It's not priceless. To me.
Yeah, that's a different moral standard. That's why I'm saying it is a moral, it's a moral decision based on for some people, and it's explored in the book that okay, this is a moral option. I'm choosing for my morality.
In this book,
yeah,
there's one person. I don't think that's his morality, but he almost has no answer, but he doesn't like the answers they're giving to him.
Yeah,
and I'm talking about Captain America.
But that's a fair place to be. Like, this is wrong, but I don't know what to do next. I'm not telling you I have an answer, but this is wrong.
But then he's taking his anger out on those who actually have a solution, and he wants to beat them up for having a solution.
The problem with I don't want to get to Captain America yet because the problem with Captain America is twofold. There is a moral question of Captain America, like okay, why is he taking his decision?
Okay,
because it feels this.
Okay, so let's go around. Let's go around the room in this place first. I want to answer everybody's individual morality here. So this Earth, our universe is colliding with this other universe. Yeah. You are given the switch. You can blow that planet up, you can blow our Earth up.
Yeah.
Kex, which one? Or you can just let both of us bafuka and die. What's your out of those three options, Kex? Which one would you go for?
I'll blow the other planet up.
Okay.
The reason why I'll blow the other sorry. Let me just elaborate a little bit. The reason why I'll blow the other planet up is honestly, hand on heart, I can take responsibility for if it's me or somebody else.
Yes.
I feel testable. As long as it's not a painful death, it's like a go to death. But I now feel like I'm taking responsibility for all the people that are depending on me to make that decision.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, there's Tunde's family, Red's family, Dapo's family. Yeah. And because me, I'm like squeamish, I'll say, maybe not squeamish, but because I feel like I can't do that. No, there's too many lives, in my opinion.
Yeah. Okay. So just
I'll push
quick one. How quickly would you hesitate? Would there be any hesitation? Or once you make up your mind, you would hit it.
I would hesitate. I would hesitate. I would. I would.
Okay.
I would, because I would be eradicating. No, I would, and I'll always think that other person on the other side has that person in the choice.
Yeah. Okay.
So, my answer is a bit longer because I honestly.
Okay,
don't.
let me. Okay, let me go then. I'll go with Submariner here.
You will do it.
Okay. Yeah. So you will destroy the other planets.
Yeah.
Any hesitation?
Self-preservation, probably not. No.
Okay.
D'accord, you?
Oh, I'm pressing straight away.
Yeah, pressing.
Yeah,
so I'm not sure. I think I would. I know I don't want to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
and why
I won't hesitate.
It's not like you are looking
I've
for.
made up my mind that listen, this is it's not a good thing, but
No, I know exactly.
Okay,
I'm saying that in that particular state, I would hope that that my ideal morality would be I don't, but I can't in that kind of pressure kind of situation. I probably would, but why I probably won't. My idea for this is that I do not. There are some. Maybe I'm less. I feel less responsible for everybody in that direction. That I am not. I don't feel like I am the. How would I put it now?
Savior?
Yes, I don't feel like I'm the savior of mankind, and I do not feel like if there's an asteroid coming to destroy Earth, there is nothing I can do about it. I've accepted my fate. I'm not going to go killing millions of people in hopes that this stops that from happening. If there's a solution to it, if there's a possible solution to it, it's like saying that, okay, how many people would I kill to save a loved one? As much as it's a painful death, and let's say if God gives me a bargain, a false God gives me a bargain, like, okay, this your loved one is about to die. You need to kill this amount of people to save them. I'm like, let
I
them
will do
die.
it.
I won't do it exactly. Let them die, because it's like
do that.
your time has come. Everything dies.
Yeah.
So that's where if I take that kind of situation and scale it up.
So, but the only issue with what you just described,
Yeah.
is taking action or not. That person's gonna die anyway.
Yeah.
Not taking any action, they're gonna die, and everybody else is gonna die.
Yeah, I'm saying why I'm using a loved one, because it's more
closer to you.
saving. Yeah, it's closer to me, because saving the old world, it's the old world. It's my loved ones I care about the most in the world. So that's why I'm saying that, okay, if it's the choice to save my loved one versus, and I need to kill a certain number of people to do that, I will probably let them die. So if I'm now scaling that kind of situation to the world, I'm like, yeah, I get it, but
but remember, okay, fine. But those other people are dying anyway. Those people you don't want to kill, they're gonna die anyway.
It's the act, yeah, and that is where it's talked about in the book. It's a very selfish choice.
Yeah.
I'm placing my morality over the well-being of everybody else in the world. I think my moral matters more than lives matter.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah. Which, when you frame it like that, it comes off as a very dickish.
To be honest, that is the Black Panther stance. You go for the Black Panther stance, or the cowardly option.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know.
I'm not sure how. I'm not going to call it cowardly. I'm not calling it cowardly.
I can't make this choice because.
Let me bring this back now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who were those that had the ability to make the choice in this instance? Sorry, I've read it, but I'm bringing it for
No. Okay, so
the circle that.
Okay, so let's go back to this group. There was a group of people involved. Who knew what was going on? Who are these people?
Yeah. The Illuminati.
The Illuminati.
So now, in Marvel history, in previous books before, these are considered like the smartest, most, how would I put it now, important characters in their various spheres. And they came together with the secret agenda of like, okay, how can we make the world a better place together? Like controlling the world from the shadows, basically like the concept of the Illuminati. So you have them, Iron Man, you have Doctor Strange, you had Professor X, you had the Kings, and these are very important because they are kings. T'Challa, Namor, and Black Bolt.
Sorry, I interrupt you. Is there anyone that we're missing?
Read.
That you think, not that we're missing, that you think A should have been there or should not have been there? Do you agree with everyone that is there and what they bring to the table? Let's put it that way.
So one should not have been there. Steve should not have been there.
No,
Steve was not there to start off with.
It was there in the beginning.
Okay.
No, it wasn't. They brought him in.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay. So you have Steven from Mystical Arts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Charles, the Mutants.
Yeah.
What's his name? T'Challa for Wakanda.
Yeah.
You had Namor, of course, for Atlantis and the Sea World.
Black Bolt.
We had who?
Black
Bolt.
Yeah.
Humans. Yes.
Yeah.
Who else? I mean, I know Hank joined later, but who else?
Reed.
Yes.
We had
Anthony.
Yeah.
Yes. Should do you think Thor should have been there?
No.
Because Thor technically is not from off Earth. These were basically people.
Yeah.
So
True.
Thor the King is still
although
a brass prince. Yeah.
And
Thor is like
it was more from the Guardian point of view.
Yeah.
Should one of the Eternals have been there?
Yeah.
Maybe. Or
but when you say one of them, the problem is these people are the people who always think I'm the smartest. I have more. In a weird way, I think Namor being there was the odd one out in my view. Because everybody else on that table, I think, tend to have a global view generally, and
No, yeah, fair enough.
But Namor was always to me, it was always purely about Atlantis, bit of a brute.
But that's like 70% of the globe.
T'Challa too. T'Challa
is a very.
But T'Challa is also one of the smartest people on the planet. So I can understand why they would have brought him.
Yeah, Namor rules the largest land mass on the planet.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. This was the ultimate boys' club, basically.
Yes, it was.
This was the ultimate boys' club. It wasn't anything about this thing. It was like, we are the richest, we are the smartest, we are the most powerful. Let's come together and do shit together. Yeah.
Which kind of aligns with reality?
It aligns with reality.
That's what happens in life.
Yeah.
In not in hindsight, but with the clear slate and clear view, was it a bad idea?
Yes.
What, to come together?
Yes, it's a terrible idea.
I would say no.
Yeah, I think so.
I would say it's not a bad idea.
It's one of the worst ideas ever.
Let's be to our listeners. T'Challa turned this down instantly. He said no, don't do this. Do not come together. This is a bad idea. It's going to go wrong, and he left.
Yeah.
I still think it's a good idea. I think him leaving was a tactical mistake, because him leaving will not stop these guys. If it was at the table, at least he still have some inputs. Him leaving, I felt, was more of and actually the film holds on later on. It's more of, I'm being moral and I'm walking away.
I genuinely think it's a very sound. I think
Should I tell you why it's a terrible idea?
Yeah, sure.
The lack of accountability. So no matter how good intentioned you are, the only reason you would want to do that with the amount of power you've accumulated is so that you can work without accountability. You are trying to remove any bureaucratic options around you, and so it forces the idea of
even the Avengers, when you come down to it, they did not want to be accountable to the Sokovia Accords, which is or the civil.
And I was against them. That's
to be fair, I was on Tony's side, because But if you have these 7 or 8 people, the same way, let
me put it to you. Would you trust the 7 richest people in the world to make all the decisions about the world?
Of course you won't.
The current 7.
The current 7.
I say,
go on.
I would.
I wouldn't.
Richest is hard. Richest is a bit funny, because it's not just about money, but it's also about influence. It's also about power. It's also about
the 7 most influential people in the world today.
If you have someone like Steve on there, at least I can be like, okay, we can have a moral compass. Someone like, okay, let's have like Bernie Sanders or someone, or Dalai Lama, or someone who we can be like, okay, we can at least facilitate.
It's less about it's less about the morality compass for me. You can have the 7 best people. But without accountability, their worldview is narrow.
What do we have already? I don't understand.
I'm saying that their worldview is narrow.
So here's my issue today. You're looking at it from a person who's not one of those 7.
Yeah.
So and this is what I'm saying.
I'm
talking about this. I'm one of these 7. I know some people are going to control this planet, whether or not I like it. They've invited me to this meeting that we are going to be running this world. And then I say, for moral purposes, which I can get, bad idea, I'm walking away. So basically, what you've done, you've not stopped this. You just said, okay, you just remove your own action from that 7. These 7 are going to come. They're going to do it. If I was invited to that, I will remain in that group. I'll be very cynical here. Accountability in this world, I'm sorry, it means 0.
It
means 0. It has meant 0 from the dawn of mankind up to now.
It's a good
why I don't believe it's a good concept, but why I don't believe it means 0 is that we've seen what's this thing called, when things are brought to light, and we've seen reactions by people to it, and we've seen some elements of change. Imagine if these things if this kind of changes never happened.
No, element of change that they've allowed you to have.
Yes, but at least we still get that. But even with like, if you remove that except comes completely,
can I say that? Yeah. I understand your fresh faced. Let me not say naivety, but enthusiasm for truth and justice. But is there not a president in this world that went to another country and went to go and carry their president?
Yes.
I don't carry and go.
I'm
not exactly. So that is a world without accountability. There's no checks. There are no checks. Now imagine that kind of person.
Yeah, but if that guy was afraid of doing it because China said,
no, see that you are making my case for me because that guy has no accountability. That's why I can do that.
But there is no accountability
on the table.
Nobody can hold the most powerful people in this world to account. Nobody can. That's the problem.
But if he had people,
it's an illusion. It's an illusion.
He had counterparts that were like, you can't.
Here is the thing. Everything is an illusion until they push too far and things break. Okay. That's the thing. Yeah, like for me, it's like there is a limit. There's a limit to where you can push it to. That when you cross that limit, it breaks. They'll always push it to the.
When it breaks, they don't pay the consequences.
They don't pay the consequences, but like everything, the entire table flips. That's why we have
So what happened is maybe one of them might lose France, and the rest
it doesn't matter. At least my own point is that at least there's a point where it breaks down. If you remove accountability, that nobody even
that point is I'm telling you now, that point is an illusion.
It's an illusion, but here's the thing. It's
all of these pushing to the point. It's actually manufactured by them for the resets they want to reduce it. Anyway, let that go too far.
Red, what did you think about the Illuminati as a gathering? Did you think it was a badly executed, good idea, bad idea, should never be thought
of? If I'm to look at it through regular moral eyes, I'll say bad idea. But the reality is that is what would happen under normal circumstances. And I think to a large extent, or to some extent, things like that still happen. You have people who are powerful enough, and they'll still take decisions for people who have no idea they're taking decisions for them.
Yeah.
And they will do everything that pays them. Yeah. Whether you like it or not. And they will get away with it for the most part, because you don't know.
I mean, the only hope you have, and it's a hope, is that this cabal has some people who have at least some sense of
some sensible person in there who draws the line.
And I mean, so if you go back to the comic world, generally the people around this table,
they're reasonable to a large extent.
Reasonable-ish. You know, it could have been worse in terms of the comic world. It could have been your Dr. Dooms.
Why I said okay, let me put in the context of the comics. Why I said it's a bad idea for these comics is that because of the limited number of people that say they're the smartest people in the world, to be fair, it makes finding a solution a lot slower if you open it up. But because of how close it is, they are cutting themselves off for other views, other opinions that might be able to help the problem. And that's why they were called out for later on. Okay, why didn't you include these people? Why didn't you include this person? And there is now that checks and balance, that final decision to destroy a world. And this is me being selfish, because if it comes by committee rather than a personal decision, the how would I put it now? The chain is a bit further. There's a bit more. What's the word for this?
So imagine if you will now put this decision to the X-Men, to the Avengers, to Atlanteans. We'll do a referendum. Do we destroy this other planet first? Then we'll tally the votes. Then people will say no. Say I have 1 billion Atlanteans and you have 24 X-Men and you want to use your own 24. This is taking too long now.
You can't even get them to agree to vote in 1 year.
Democracy, democracy is messy, but it's the best of the messiest system of all the systems.
But this was a time.
I've come to the conclusion that it's not even.
Okay, let me put it like this.
We don't want to go down that road.
It's the best we have so far.
So these guys basically.
That what disagrees.
they heard that there is an incursion happening, i.e., our planet is about to be destroyed
Yeah.
by another similar mirror Earth somewhere. What the fuck do we do? How did they? How now? Obviously, they had these like moral interactions. How do we go about it? What do we do? Blah 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 blah. And they had to make some tough choices. Did they actually execute any of?
Yeah.
Execute the hard word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the most difficult. That was the most like. And for the first couple of times, they were giving moral outs. Oh, the world is empty. Oh, another person is destroying the world. Oh, this is not. This is a dead. Like they were giving several out where they didn't have to actually put that decision.
Yeah.
Until
So
they-
can I just say for our listeners? So for our listeners, this discussion started happening, and when it starts, I think it was about 8 hours initially. You had to make a decision. Now, as Tunde said, in some cases, they will say, "Oh, that other Earth is an empty Earth, so there's no compunction in blowing up that Earth." In some times, at one point, they let a group of villains, I use the word "let" in quotes, do the moral decision of destroying those planets.
Just to take the conscience of themselves. We didn't do it.
No, for argument's sake, those particular people, like in that particular case, they were already destroying the world before they got there. So when they got there, they saw that okay, someone is already doing this. Do we stop them? And that was the first moral decision they had to make. Like, do we work to prevent these guys from doing what we came here to do in the first place? And they allowed it to happen.
All these, so they will have. So the good guys will come up with solutions. None of the solutions was perfect, But let's be very clear. Very early on in those solutions, they already had.
They were compromising.
They had the one solution that they knew. They made sure they create that bomb that can blow up a planet. Because I think they found it for somebody else.
They had the fallback.
They had the fallback. That was always there as an option.
Yeah.
Now they brought Cap on board.
Which is the dumbest decision you can make.
That listen, this is what's happening. And then he went all moral on them that at no way are they going to press a button to destroy another Earth. We will find a way. Captain America has no brains to find any other way, but he's telling he doesn't. But he's telling this group of people that we will find a way. These guys are telling you,
there's no other way.
We don't think we can find a way. We try no.
That's an interesting, because I think someone once made that same argument in terms of politics. They're like, you guys it's capitalism, you guys it's capitalism, but you don't have an alternative solution to it. Your own is just get rid of the system and there's no alternative. Yes, you can make a moral fight that okay, this thing is wrong, but you cannot replace something with nothing.
Yeah.
It's like that's just chaos. So it's not enough to be right, unfortunately.
I agree.
You need to have an answer as well. So
Yeah,
if his answer was like, let's accept our debts, we can't do anything, that's a different thing. It's always like, no, we'll still find something.
No, he said I trust you guys. He's not saying we. I trust you guys. You guys will find. Like you guys will find. Like you guys are the smartest. You'll figure it out.
For our listeners, Cap now spends the rest of this story arc working against those people who are trying to save the Earth. He was focused on capturing Tony more than anybody else.
It becomes very.
They wiped his memory. He got because they wiped his memory.
It becomes very weird because at that point in time in the story, listeners, we are jumping around, but at that point in time in the story, he had gone. There were already another group of people
doing it,
and it wasn't focused on stopping them. And those ones were even being sadistic about it. They will go there, they got a group of villains. They will go to the other planets. They will beat them up. They will torture them for the 8 hours. They will apply their worst tendencies there. And this was approved by the world government. Yes. That okay, we need people to actually do this thing for us. He left them alone. He said, "That's not my business. My business is capturing that, my friend."
That is the actions of a man who's guilty of having no purpose and finding some random place to focus his attention on. Because it made no sense to me.
I think they did. I think for me, I think Hickman did Cap dirty by doing that. I get Cap's morality is the black and white guy.
No, so here's why I disagree with that particular depiction of Cap.
Yeah.
Cap is a soldier. He's been in wars killing people in the past.
Yeah.
So, Cap is not Superman. So I found it very weird. He was acting almost with a kind of Superman level type of morality, where killing is not even an option.
Yeah. No, so it's not just killing one person, it's committing genocide on an entire planet. There is nobody in the history of our world that has done that before. Yeah. So it's like Cap is fine killing soldiers. It's fine that, but he too has his moral limits. That's the whole point of all the.
But you're going to be killing civilians.
Yes, killing children, killing all. So he has his own moral limit, and when you get to that moral limit of Cap, it becomes unreasonable. That was the point of the Civil War in Avengers. Yeah. You get to his moral limit, and it becomes completely unreasonable. He sees things as this is allowed, this is not allowed. I cannot compromise on this.
I'm a very big Cap fan, and I was totally Team Cap in Civil War. But in this book, in Hickman, I find his actions fully unreasonable.
It's the same. It's the same character.
No.
It's the same person taken at the extreme.
This one made no sense. The world is at jeopardy, and you spend all your focus on fighting Iron Man.
No, so which Civil War? The movie or the comic book?
Both.
No, the comic
both.
Both.
No, I think it was wrong.
Broad strokes.
It was wrong with him. In the comic books.
Yeah.
I think he had more of a stance in the comic books, but because Tony just went a bit crazy. Frankenstein.
He lost it in the books,
yeah. He just went a bit overboard. But I'm like, in the movie, I still thought he was out of line. I thought Cap was out of line.
Why? Because he was. Anyway,
let's not look at the Civil War.
Your guy was an assassin that killed your other guy's family, and you just.
But he was brainwashed. Everybody knows he was brainwashed.
I agree. But you tell your guy that
I was brainwashed, so
me, I'm not telling you that one.
If I find out,
it's betrayal now. I'll react the same way Tony reacted.
No, that's the personal story. I'm talking about
because Cap and Tony are not as pally as Cap and Bucky.
It has nothing to do with pally. We've gone to war together. We are comrades. Abi, you can die for me. I can die for you.
So it's like saying
it goes beyond.
Okay, it's like I'm at work with my colleague.
Can we let's
leave Civil War, please. Let's leave Civil War alone before we get into that, because that for me, I see it as a natural progression of Cap's character in the movie.
I don't think
he is a black and white character guy. He is like, this is my morals, I stand by, and that's been a core of his strength, that this is my morals. I don't think I've read a Cap book where he sacrifices his moral for anything. Might not be as strict as Superman. I don't see a book where he sacrifices it.
I'm not going to get into argument about Cap's moral, because if you read Cap, he makes these kind of decisions where kill those people, he makes it all the time. But suddenly this storyline,
I can't remember.
Those people, the way you're saying this is cavalier. I don't think
in his own Cap book, he does it all the time.
No, that boy doesn't.
Okay, fine.
Okay. So let's.
I'll send you links.
Okay.
Yes, please.
Okay.
So that's. I think that's Cap represents an extreme version of morality, and then there are the heroes trying to figure out, okay, where do we land in this thing? And it's a very dicey dilemma, and they get to the particular world where it now becomes. This is now where it's very difficult, because the other world is a world populated by heroes. That are also trying to do the same thing and also trying to find moral solutions to their problem. In that they're exploring, we actually spent some time with them. They are good people figuring out how best to do this, and then they come in conflict with our guys, and it's now we need to fight to solve it.
We need to press the button.
We need to press the button. And that was like one of the most difficult. So they actually ended up killing those guys, and they had to make a decision to press the button. And that is when Nemo makes the choice that, hey, I cannot place my morality over everybody else.
So what about Black Panther? Who had the button initially? Who was going to press the button?
That was Black Panther. But,
I think Nemo.
He refused. He said that's his choice. He's not going to condemn.
Yeah.
No, wait.
Okay.
The way you said he refused. I want to put it
he changed his mind.
He had said that
he made a choice.
No. He bottled it.
Wait. Go on.
He already agreed that he will press the button that I'm a king. I'll press this button.
No, he actually went. He actually went. I would make. He didn't say I will press the button. What is because his council told him, like the council of past Black Matter asked him, "Are you going to press the button?" He said, "I would do the right thing."
Yes.
I actually went to read it. He didn't say.
Which is the same thing he said to Cap when Cap said, "Are you going to be with me?"
What are you?
He said, "Have you ever?"
He said, "I will do the right thing."
No, sir, have you ever known me not to do the right thing?
And
yes. So
and he was thinking about pressing that button, but at that point he faltered. It wasn't like, I'm not doing this. He
didn't falter. It was like, this is my decision. I am not going to.
He had a button, and then he said that he basically said I couldn't do it. You're making like he made a plan not to do it from. No, it wasn't. He faltered, and then Nemo grabbed it.
No, he threw it away.
Nemos grabbed it and said,
"Are you people mad?"
Bitch ass nigga.
Yeah.
And he hit the button.
And he hit the button.
And then what we laugh was Nemo. So Black Panther now was more vexed. So there was issues between Nemo and Black Panther already prior to this incident.
Yeah.
But him doing that kind of almost shamed Black Panther in a way.
Yes,
he didn't know. He didn't. It felt a bit of shame, but his reaction was like, "I already made this choice, and then you are taking away this choice from me," which is a weird argument to make. Yeah. So that's why.
He shamed him, and then the ancestors also shamed Black Panther on top again. Yeah. That you're a disgrace for not pressing that button.
But I accept that he's not going to press the button. I think it's anyway because I'm on that. No, because I'm on that line. Because I think I tend towards that side.
I have no. My biggest issue with Black Panther was you were doing you were talking about how you were a king making a king's decision, but which also goes along the line. To be honest, which is almost consistent with him saying these people should not get together and be ruling the earth.
Yeah,
you could kind of argue it was thematically. But it was acting all kingly, and then I can't do this thing.
So the book, and there's one thing I like about the book. It draws the distinction between a king and a hero, and that is where where the choice becomes different. Yes, because a king is responsible.
Which is T'Challa first? The king or hero?
Is that the problem with T'Challa? He's trying to be both.
Yes.
Yeah, but
I think he started off as a hero before he became a king.
There's no way you can ask that question about Namor because Namor is a king first.
Yes.
So there's no.
So
can you be both and still lead?
This actually makes it. It's actually connected to something that was one thing I've been thinking about, because in the book, Maximus talks to another character that you made a mistake coming to this world. Normally, you go to worlds where you pick heroes. Yeah. In this world, you came to this world and you picked kings. Yes. They are not going to act the way you think.
Yes.
Heroes typically act.
I want to go to what you said about Black Panther being a hero. No, I think Black Panther has always been a king first.
I think
a hero second. I think the hero part of him now started. I think he was hanging along too long with
the Avengers. Yes. I think what makes Black Panther interesting to me is because he always has to weigh the hero versus the king option. And a king, the job of a king is to make the hard choices to protect his people above all else.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
So if you were the king of the earth, the moral choice would be press the button.
Yes.
Of course.
I mean,
because you are weighing, you are putting everybody else above yours. You are ready to do anything for that particular goal.
I'm not even the leader of Earth, and I'm pressing that button anyway.
You're
putting yourself at the leader of Earth, basically. Yeah, you have that kind of mentality. So it's like,
You're deciding for them.
Because you're choosing to make that decision on behalf of everybody. So that's what it means to be like, I'm a leader of all these people.
Okay, in a weird way, and I know I'm trying to go behind today, get into his head. I don't understand how somebody's morality takes precedence over my existence. Which is what? Okay, to me, it's almost a what's that word? A paradox.
Yeah.
Because it's almost like your morality, because you want to play morality, you don't care everybody dies, which I think in itself is immoral. So it's almost
It's
like
not.
a paradox.
It's not about caring. So
Okay.
here's the thing: it's not about caring. I don't think morality is based on outcomes. There's a morality based on outcomes. That's, I think, utilitarianism, or how they
Yeah,
call
yeah,
it,
yeah.
where is the outcome that takes precedence. And there's a morality that the ends justify the means. You can do anything as long as the ends justify it. I think I was reading a book recently where it was like, oh, I can. That's the kind of choice that leads you to say, okay, if I kill, how do I put it now? If there are 10 people sick and I can kill if and I need to kill 5, but knowing that I will save the other 5, or I let them all die, you do that instead. That's the end justifies the means.
the
If I
blue
have to
pill,
torture
red pill.
the, if I have to torture 5 to save 5, the end justifies the means. So at what point do the ends no longer justify the means? That's where it becomes a, because if that's the case, there are several people that have done things like this eugenics that, oh, okay, if I wipe out this particular
Honestly,
group of
the
people,
first thing my mind goes to is the Second World War and
yeah,
the German people that looked away when stuff was happening to, the Polish people, then, the Jews, then, at what point do you say, okay,
yeah, do
you
we?
not be able to stand up and just be like, look, okay, I'm ready to die, but this needs to stop.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So there is that the end. There's that mentality, but there's also the mentality of, and this goes to the extreme, that our actions are what makes us. They are what is more important. Like what I do, I cannot kill somebody else for my life. I consider every single life to be priceless. I can't kill 10 people to save. I can't kill one person to save 10. That's another kind of argument, because it's like.
No,
Okay,
yeah, okay. So go on.
So it's like when you take, it's both examples. Normally, hero stories are focused on the first example, in that, oh, this person is evil, is killing 5 people to save 5. That's a wrong action, blah blah blah. It doesn't go the other way around. Where how far will you go to save somebody, to save a group of people? We've gotten the stories on a small basis that, okay, like I said, I can't kill 10 people to save my loved one. That doesn't make sense. But
and okay, just I hate bringing the real world into it, but we live in the real world.
Yeah, we live in the real world.
I believe, and I've got counter examples, that in the real world, we make those decisions every day. We're gonna let you die to save this other 10. We do it daily.
We do it
directly and indirectly.
So take this, a real world example. There's a particular conflict happening where some people believe that I need to exterminate this group of people to save my people, so that none of my people gets this. And that's the same morality you're asking people to apply in this particular book. There's no difference between that kind of decision and saying I need to destroy this world to save this many people.
But I do. If you think, let's say you think these people are a threat to your people, you genuinely think they're coming to. I have no. That person has a right to say, you know what, I'm going to wipe you out first.
That is where where the disagreement comes into play, because that morality is like,
the other choice is for me just to lay down and die with my people.
No, it's a bit different. It's a bit different.
No, it's you believe, because you believe they're a threat to you.
Yes, I agree, but sorry to digress.
So even if your belief is driven by paranoia.
So
obviously people can be paranoid and be wrong. But also that person at that point believes it. So it might be right.
Is it moral for that person? Yeah.
So
okay.
Yeah. But the fact that this is what he believes.
He believes, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Because like a certain person believes that it's okay that I need to kidnap this person to safeguard my interest.
I was having this debate with my wife ages ago.
I do take this thing to safeguard my interest in this particular way.
Because I said to her,
I'm like,
saying, so, she was saying, why don't you know there's some drugs that save people, but they cost a lot.
Yeah.
And NHS said no, we can't afford to spend $1 million, for argument's sake, to save one person when we can use that money. So I said, there is a price. I told her there's a price on life. The government has claimed the decision. We cannot save everybody. We're gonna save certain. You can die because it's too costly to save you. Is it black and white? That's what happens.
So no, this always happens, but like there is a. Let me put it this way: there is no right or wrong answer. It's always context based. It's always like there's always a context to the solution to why, but you cannot.
So
I cannot subscribe to an
can
extreme.
Can I ask one question here now then? And it's a strange question. It's not really strange. As a species, our first drive, and not just our species, is to survive. That is our core instinctual
directive.
Drive. That save yourself or save your species. It's core to our instincts. And most animals. Now with our intelligence, our brain, we now on top of that layer of instinctive code, we now have all this moral code. Maybe. When I go back to hardcore, are we any better than animals? And should we just accept that we're when it comes down to the bottom line is we are animals and we should survive.
But we are better than animals.
We are animals.
We are self-aware.
We have to be better.
So that self-awareness, does it trump the core survival? Should it? No, don't say does it trump. Should it or should it not?
It's what has gotten us this far.
It should.
Because if we go by animal instincts, we'll still be in the hunter-gatherer.
Exactly. It should.
Yeah. It's because of we found community.
Then if it should, to the point where, as you said, we reach a situation where, I can't make the decision to kill this whole planet. Let us both die.
Correct.
We're both wiped out.
Yes.
I think that's the wrong choice. I think.
But that's
the point when I think survival of the species to a degree.
But to
go ahead.
Yeah, but to Dakbo's point, so it's actually why we are where we are.
Yes.
We as a species are the most destructive.
Yes.
No, not resilient. We're the most destructive and the only one which this planet will be better off without. We are the only ones where if we're not here, the earth will thrive.
Yes.
But because of that nature and what we need to take, we will survive and we'll take anything that stands in our way. That's why we'll take habitat from animals. We'll just keep expanding.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
If they wanted to survive, they could have been going off planet. Like that's the first thing I would have. That's the first solution. The first solution. Start shipping people off planet. But
have you been some ships?
I'm saying that based on what they had, these people have teleportation devices. They had wormholes.
I'm with you.
It's gone back to the comics.
I'll come back to the comics. They had wormholes. They had teleportation. They started that process.
You know what? That's a good point. Because one of the solutions not offered by the humans, the creed, the share, they said, it's simple now. Let's come destroy the Earth. Obviously, they're not on Earth, so they were saying we'll destroy this planet, and then the two universes are saved.
Yeah,
and they came, and then obviously Earth fought
back.
Sorry,
1 second. Sorry, if they'll destroy our Earth or the other Earth,
our Earth.
Okay, so and kill all of us.
Yes, if you can't evacuate the planet, that's your own problem.
But whatever
you cannot use one planet. You cannot use a trillion planets for one planet.
So, but sorry, the thing is, this is not. Remember that this was not a one-off, right?
So was our
if they destroy Earth,
if they destroy Earth, it will never happen
to that universe again.
To our universe again, because there's no Earth to collide.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go back to today's moral choice. Actually, the best moral choice in this is we evacuate Earth and blow it up.
Yeah. Okay, I understand now. Yes. Sorry.
But you take them to another universe or to another
planet.
Mars. Go to Mars.
Go and colonize Mars.
Planet. Okay.
Yeah. But I think it was the timeline. It was very short, and they didn't know the frequency of what is happening, and because they wanted to also stop it. Like they wanted to stop the grand problem of everything happening all at once and destroying everything. So
there were some constraints now.
To be honest, because we don't want to spoil it. The mission why it was happening. At that point, they didn't know about that. Why it was happening. But those people, if they found out you found a way around it, they were intent on ending the whole multiverse. So they would have just come and cheated somehow.
Yeah.
But at that point, this was unknown to them. It just seemed like
Yeah, they knew someone was causing it, but they didn't know why or what.
No, initially,
They guessed. They guessed.
not initially. Later
Initially,
on,
that was their first theory.
no, they said, oh, they said maybe somebody's causing it, or maybe something happened.
Yeah,
I've just read that part where they were.
Yeah, they said it's
where
either
was that?
inevitable or somebody is causing
Yeah.
it. It's either this is how the
Yeah.
world ends or
Yeah.
somebody is causing this. So if this is how the world ends, there's nothing we can do about it. Somebody is causing it. We need to find the problem to the solution. So yeah, it's an interesting book, but
Okay,
it's
no, I'm just thinking now. Honestly, I'm just. You know what the funny thing is?
Yes.
I want to say something and it's annoying but true. Do you know if Dr. Doom was there, he would have found a solution?
He did find the solution. He did find the answer.
Yeah.
There's two people who found a solution. Right?
Yeah.
And they are the two opposite sides of the coin.
Of the coin. Yeah.
They found a solution.
Yeah.
It's
one thing I like about this book that I don't know what if I forgot about it. In the end, and without reading the end, there's a big statement that one made to the other, and I thought, oh my god, it's almost like a dagger to the heart. I don't know if you remember this, when it was, I'm better than you.
Yeah.
That line. I totally forgot about that line. I thought, oh god.
So one thing I wanted to ask is, how do you think the JL would have fared in this situation?
The Justice League.
Yeah. Okay, let me ask a question.
Wait.
Let me ask a question.
Who are you putting?
Who's pressing the button out of those seven? The 7.
You know, JL now they are fighting DCKO.
Yeah.
They'll say, no, let's do tournament. Let's keep everybody off planets. They will fight.
None of them is pressing it. So I'm thinking.
The only person I can even think of it is Aquaman.
Aquaman is the only one I can think.
It's the only one I can think of.
Maybe Cyborg if he goes mathematically.
He won't do it. That guy
is the worst of them. Yeah. He won't do it.
You start crying.
No, funny enough, Cyborg will be solution oriented. Like there has
That's
to
be,
but he won't do it. But he won't do it.
A boom tube or something I can do, or they must do something.
Because for me, I would want to. It's not even about whether they would do it or not. It's more about, okay, how would they react to it? Like, what would be their perspective when they come to the ultimate realization that there is no other option other than one or the other.
They will do what they did. They'll do the knockout. They'll say, "Oh, let's evacuate the planet."
I think Batman could do it.
No,
he won't.
Batman,
that guy shoots up already. He will not kill the planet.
You know what? At the end of it, it will be like deceased. They'll leave the planet and they'll go somewhere else.
Yeah.
They would rather leave the planet
than up themselves.
Leave the planet. But okay, let's go to how would one thing I'm curious about is the key parts of this series. How would that work in the MCU? Do we have all the players that we need?
To me, there's some missing elements. So I wonder how they're gonna walk around those elements. So one of the key elements is a character that we've not met at all in the MCU at all. In the book, is one of the biggest key to what went on.
It's going to be changed to a MacGuffin, or they replace him with another character that we've been introduced to.
They shouldn't do that.
I don't think the thing is.
Or they replace him with her.
I need that guy to tell Galactus to sit down.
She can do it as well. Yeah.
Like you should sit down.
I can't work out who today.
There's a multi-dimensional character in MCU.
You know why she doesn't work?
Why?
I thought she's only one in the whole multiverse.
Owen is only one.
No. Always
so one. They would change, they would tweak it. It's just tweaking. Like they would make it because she's only one. She's the only one. She's a constant. That's it's her.
Yeah, I was going to say that. America.
Yeah. They will say that because she's the.
But I have dismissed her.
No, because if I'm going to do the story and I want that kind of character, I'll use her because she's a constant.
She's not. Okay, without spoiling the story, what? She's not the she can't take power. But I guess
it's a simple upgrade of her powers.
So you think
no.
You think we can get around Reese easily?
So either they use a MacGuffin a cube or something like that, or is an
So
item
in your view, they will
as a
not introduce.
power source.
as a power source. It's a power source. And Owen in this kind of story, unless even in the Secret Wars, unless you're familiar with Owen, it's just a MacGuffin in the story. It's like just there for the power, so you can always replace that.
And there's
I
nobody.
think
Here's a button.
they can use America Chavez for that.
Yeah.
Position.
So it's like, yeah, that doesn't really matter. The one other thing element that is gone away completely is the Universe, Captain Universe, and our children, and all the
Star
changes.
Brand,
Star
Mask.
Brand, Night
Yeah.
Mask, all of those
Oh,
elements.
sorry.
Yeah,
Yes.
we are not getting any of. We probably will
No.
not get any of
Yeah,
them.
I don't think we get those at all.
No.
Yeah.
No.
You don't have enough movies for all those people.
Yeah,
yeah.
we don't. Then another element is Hyperion.
Yeah.
This is the painful one for me.
Yeah.
I saw that conversation between Hyperion and Thor again.
Yeah.
Here is a question.
I'm like, yeah.
Go on.
If we replace
quite
Hyperion with Sentry,
Okay.
That would work. The only thing is, its personality is almost the opposite of the Hyperion personality.
yeah, it's growing up.
Or would they replace Hyperion with the Void instead?
No, it's the Void is not necessary, but like Sentry,
Like,
having somebody of his peer.
making like a bro peer, a peer,
Yeah.
same level, and they can start being bros.
Yeah.
And to me, I can now also imagine Sentry facing with Thor,
Yeah.
facing Beyonders.
Beyond us, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's an element you can play around with.
Yeah.
Another element we might not see, or at least we might see in maybe just a cameo, is the idea of the Illuminati. I'm not sure how well that will play off. Because
what, you don't think we're gonna get that? A version of it?
I'm not sure how that will play off as the main characters leading to this. It's especially this particular dilemma being solved by a small group of people that decided the whole fate of the universe depends on them in this political climate. It's like, yeah.
They can make that debate part of the debate itself.
Yeah, they will make no. So I believe there will be the debate there, and with all these people having their different arguments around it. But the idea that just the top leaders from all this group will come together to discuss how to, it might be an alternate version of the world.
I think it's working an alternate
version. Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about our version.
Yeah.
How many of them do we even have?
Who can we use for them? Yeah. Shuri.
Shuri will be in his place.
Oh, Baku?
Who?
Mbaku.
Iron Man's gone.
Iron Man is gone. Okay, yeah.
We don't have a Reed, so I guess
Reed is coming.
Pedro will come.
Yeah.
So you saw Reed is coming, yep. Okay.
Yeah.
We have a Namor.
We have a Namor, yes, we have a Namor. But
who do we have that
nobody even
cares about?
I mean, within the MCU, I don't know what.
Yeah.
We don't have any. We don't have any So if we do get an Illuminati, it's probably going to be from
an alternate version.
An alternate, yeah.
They might be the ones going. Everything dies.
Yeah.
I really see. If the first trailer doesn't open with that speech, I'm going to be annoyed.
What speech?
Do we get a grown up?
The first trailer, everything dies.
Oh.
Do we get a grown up?
Do we get a grown up Franklin taking over Galactus?
That would be cool.
No, I doubt it.
No.
I think
no, that would probably be Secret Wars if that happens.
If it happens, it'll be Secret Wars. Yeah. If it happens, it'll be
Secret Wars. Yeah.
Sorry, can I ask a question? That speech you want?
Yeah.
Who now delivers it for you in this version? Pedro.
Honestly, I would want Ian McKellen to deliver it for the MCU universe. It then switches over to Pedro delivering it for his own universe. Then whoever figures out the problem in our world, delivering it for that. Like I want it to be.
Okay. Do you know who can deliver it for us?
Yeah.
Well enough, Shuri.
No. I want someone.
Like
I don't know
who's left in our world.
Yeah,
that can deliver.
That's
someone with gravitas.
Someone with the gravitas to deliver that kind of.
Shuri. After she speaks to Pedro,
No, Strange, because Strange is going to solve the problem of it. That's how this movie ended. To solve the problem of incursions, he's discovered it.
Yeah, Strange can do it. Yeah, Strange can do it.
Yeah. So like that speech
I forgot
being
about
given.
Strange, actually. Yeah, I forgot about
Yeah.
Strange.
Tell me about it. I can't completely forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that is what I want to.
I'm thinking,
Yeah.
so at the end of this, now let's assume that the snippet of X-Men that we saw was like from another the almost a prologue, right?
Yeah.
The death of their world. If we use that for example. So I'm looking at the end of both movies, Doomsday and Secret Wars. Then we get our own X-Men in our world. I'm assuming.
I'm assuming, yeah.
Yes, yes.
Because I think it will probably end with, okay, we smashed everything, we are starting all over again, and then from there anything goes.
Yes, but what I'm saying is the emergence of the mutant gene, is it happening after the event?
It should happen after the event.
Okay, so it will be like some sort of leftover energy has now made people have power.
Imagine after the event, the first X-Men movie is a Krakoa movie.
Relax now.
My body's tingling.
I think I don't think they will even explain it. We just have mutants.
We don't see X-Men. Yeah, we don't see mutants around
randomly.
At all. Yeah.
And it becomes the biggest issue now that too many people are getting dangerous powers and.
I mean, they said something about Kamala.
Yeah.
Because that happens. Then where do the Fantastic Four end up? Do you think they will end up here?
I think
they'll end up here in the middle.
I think they will be part of the architects of the universe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah.
All right. Fair.
We'll see.
So what else about
what else are we not seeing? What else are we seeing? Okay, so I've said we're not seeing the Night Mask. We've already done Infinity War, so we're not seeing Infinity War here again. Unfortunately, the Inhumans will not be part of this. So Black Bolt doing Terragenesis is not going to be part of this particular story. Right, Black Bolt and Maximus, no.
Can I say that we will see? If I don't know if you guys remember the end of the Marvels. I think it's the Marvels.
Yes.
Where she was in this other universe.
X-Men.
Binary and Co. Yes.
Yeah.
So do you think we're going to see that universe?
I think that's probably the X-Men universe.
Okay. I think so.
Do you think we'll see Binary? Monica Rambeau as Binary?
Yes.
I think we'll see Monica Rambeau come back.
Okay.
Come back here.
Yeah. I think Monica Rambeau is going to come back.
Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah, you're right. That probably is the X-Men universe.
Yeah.
That's So I'm really when after reading this book, I'm really excited about the movie.
Are you anxious about them being able to replicate
I think even a simplified version, if they get some of the basic elements right, is still enough to blow people away. Like the Incursions by itself is a simple story that everybody just you don't need to have a lot of complicated theories explain it. Everybody gets it once you just give them that basic explanation, and then the problem is set, and then how do you solve for it?
Okay. I'm just thinking about the aftermath. Are we going to have Doom stay? Is he going to remain a big bad, or is he going to be
what post?
They can't afford Tony.
So I think my theory is post all they're going to do away with all the old heads. I think
they can't afford
RTJ. Is Doom considered? That's the problem. Why they get this guy?
They can't afford RTJ.
Yeah, that's the problem.
It's
so Doom cannot even be like.
So you get new Doom.
Yeah, maybe we get.
I think you get new people who will not be like completely even.
Because technically,
Hemsworth. Yeah.
This would be a variant.
Yeah, this Doom is not even our Doom anyway.
Yeah.
That's why you keep saying this.
I mean in the MCU.
It's not the MCU Doom.
It's not the MCU Doom anyway. So the fact that what's his name? Tony is one of Doom. We could end up with our own MCU Doom.
I would like that. Yeah, somebody else.
Yeah. But I'm really looking forward to how they play this story here, because there are a lot of nice elements here. Honestly, they would sell me off at everything dies. That speech.
We'll see.
I see a Super Bowl trailer and it's just everything dies and I'm gone.
Wait, so it's February. So hopefully
next in 2 weeks. Yeah.
Super Bowl is 2 weeks.
Yeah.
First Sunday of February. Yeah.
Okay. Good. So before that, though, we'll watch
Wonder Man. It's dropping tomorrow.
Yes.
Is it all episodes?
Yeah, all. It's a drop.
Oh,
Wow.
They've sent it to die.
I'm worried. I'm
They're like,
worried.
this is completed. Let's get it out of the way.
I'm surprised. It's probably I don't know if I did that. But apparently it's getting good. I've not heard much bad things about it yet.
Yeah.
I don't mind 3-1-1-1. I think it's 6. So like 3 and then.
But how are they long? Do we know the running time of each?
It will probably be like, I don't know,
half an hour each.
I want to say 40 minutes. I don't know why that popped in my head.
I think it's going to be around that.
Okay.
I get very strong WandaVision vibes, so it's probably going to be around that length or so.
Yeah.
I hope it's longer though. This Wonder Man TV show. All right, cool. Anything else that I want to cover today?
No, I think we've
done a lot.
Episode.
Yeah. But I would really like to hear what people think about the incursions, what their moral standards is, where they fall along the moral line, because this is a discussion that is going to dominate the airwaves come December. Everybody's going to be asking these questions. So
what we're asking you guys to do is think about what would you do if you had to choose between this universe and another universe to survive. Okay. All right, cool. Guys, again, thank you very much. Remember to rate, like, subscribe. Naija's Geeking Out on
Twitter,
on Facebook. Hold this. Thank you very much. And this be Man United. Sorry, it's not Man United podcast. Naija's Geeking Out podcast today.
Goodbye, guys. See you next week.
Red.
Yeah, see you guys next week.
Well, listeners, thank you for patience with us and listen to this guy up there. You know, we'll see you later. I beg.
Quick one today. The links you posted nice for both, right?
Oh,
yes.
Okay. Say true. You talk about that after the podcast.
Boom boom, the drums are loud. Hey. Boom boom, we wear it proud. Hey. Naija's Geek.